Assalamualaikum to my lecturers, Dr. Mustafa and my fellow friends. We are from Group 5 and our title for the presentation is Application of MRI, or known as Magnetic Resonance Imaging. First of all, what is MRI? MRI is a scanner that has grown tremendously in a hospital. Doctors may order MRI scans to help diagnose multiple sclerosis, brain tumors, torn ligament, tendonitis, cancers, and strokes. To be more precise, an MRI scanner is the best way to see inside the human body without cutting it open. But how does the MRI scanner works? MRI scanners employs powerful magnets which produce a strong magnetic field that forces protons in the body to align with their field. When a radio frequency current is then pulsed through the patient, the protons are stimulated and spin out of equilibrium, straining against the pull of the magnetic field. When the radio frequency field is turned off, the MRI sensors are able to detect the energy release as the proton realign with the magnetic field. The time it takes for the protons to realign with the magnetic fields are determined by the amount of energy released, and it changes depending on the environment and the chemical nature of the molecules. Physicians are able to tell the differences between various types of tissues based on these magnetic properties. To obtain an MRI image, a patient is placed inside a large magnet and must remain still during the imaging process in order not to blur the image. Contrast agents may be given to a patient intravenously before or during the MRI to increase the speed at which protons realign with the magnetic field. The faster the proton realign, the brighter the image. After that, Liang will proceed with magnets that are important to the superconductivity in MRI.
Thank you, Hilmi. I'm going to explain about superconductivity in MRI machines.
In an MRI system, the biggest and most important component is the magnet. The strength of a magnet in an MRI system is rated using a unit of measure known as Tesla. As we can see in this photo, MRI systems create a magnetic field of 1.5 Tesla to 7 Tesla, and Earth's magnetic field is just 0.00003 Tesla. So you can see how powerful these magnets are. In this next photo, we can see that MRI systems use a superconducting magnet, which consists of many coils or windings of wire through which a current of electricity is passed through it, creating a very strong magnetic field. Of course, there are other parts in this MRI machine that helps imaging possible. So, to maintain such a large magnetic field, it requires a very huge amount of energy, which can be only accomplished by this superconductivity or by reducing the resistance in the wires to almost zero. To do this, the wires are continuously bathed in liquid helium at 4 to 4.15 Kelvin. As we can see in this photo, the coil is insulated by a vacuum. This is to make sure the heat in room temperature does not affect the liquid helium and waste the liquid helium. This is very important in making sure the device can operate economically, as liquid helium is very expensive. Besides, even though superconductive magnets are expensive, the strong magnetic field allows the medical field to acquire high quality imaging, and superconductivity helps making the large amount of current that are needed in the coil possible in the MRI system.
Hi, my name is Lamini and my metric number is 202531. Okay, so now let's see on the application of superconductive MRI magnets. So superconductive MRI magnets use a solenoid-shaped coil made of alloys such as niobium or titanium surrounded by copper. These alloys were cooled with liquid helium to below their critical temperature. The energy loss in such coils would make modern MRI scanner impractical. MRI fluoroscopy provides a diagnosis of tumors and other medical problems without surgery. Surgical tools such as magnetic resonance frequency that will guide the surgeon's hand during an operation, a powerful laser pulse can penetrate the cancerous growth without affecting surrounding healthy tissue. Next, for the high-temperature superconductors, one way of eliminating the need for helium in MRI scanners completely would be to use high-temperature superconducting materials such as yttrium, barium, copper oxide, YbCO tape. This material remains superconducting at temperature above 77 Kelvin, although for the practical magnet, an operating temperature of about 40 Kelvin to 50 Kelvin would be ideal. The problem, however, is that YbCO tape is currently 200 to 300 times more expensive than niobium titanium wire, which means that its use in MRI scanner does not at the moment make economic sense.